Good morning, traders. Welcome to the showdown. I got your favorite guest, FxBigDog here. We're going to do some live trading, show you how we analyze the market and how we use our Pip Hunter Trading Tool to implement these trades. So get ready. We're going to start right after this. Good morning. How you doing, big dog?
Good morning, Cameron. I'm doing as good as anyone would be on a Friday because it's weekend. So looking forward to the weekend. We got some golf coming up this weekend, you and I.
Yes, we do.
All right. Well, let's take a look and see what's going on with the market. Man, we had some data coming out this week. We had CPI numbers coming out for the New Zealand dollar that kicked things off for the week for the New Zealand dollar. CPI numbers show that it came out at 0.5%. That was on Tuesday. But let's not forget about Bank of Japan. Bank of Japan also came out with a policy rate statement and the policy rate itself, and that showed unchanged at minus 0.1. So the JPY Bank of Japan, not ready to go ahead and start increasing the rates and roll out of that negative interest rate. So that created some volatility in the market based on the JPY crosses. Then, of course, we had this week we had the overnight rate for the Canadians, and we had the rate decision as well out for Europe, and they kept the rates unchanged. The Canadians are at 5%. Unchanged. And then, of course, we had the Eurozone. They're still at 4.5%. So no changes to that. We noticed that there was a downside move on both of those currency pairs initially, but it seemed to have bounced back again since the time. We're going to go ahead and dig into the actual charts, but we can see that they certainly bounced back after the news with the hold on the interest rate. So what is really going on with the market this morning? Well, let's go take a look and see exactly how the technicals are lined up, and then we're going to go ahead and position ourselves as well to go ahead and trade. Now, don't forget next week we have on Wednesday, we have the FOMC rate decision, and it looks like, let's see if they've got a sort of a forecast for next week. It wasn't over here yesterday. Let's see. Nope, I don't see any forecast. So no forecast for next. Oh, yes, they do. They got for the UK. The UK is keeping their rates unchanged at 5.2%. But on Wednesday, we don't see any sort of prediction of what the Fed's going to be doing. I think the Fed's going to keep the rates unchanged. They're committed to keep the rates unchanged until February, and they may even push to March. So I think they're going to keep it unchanged. But let's go take a look and see the marketplace right now. So let's go into some of the Canadian crosses. Let's go here. Cameron, I'm going to jump into your charts here, my friend, because mine is just not going well. So,
okay.
All right, just done. All right, so let's just take a look over here on the daily time frame. Here we can see with the Canadian rate decision, we had that downside move initially, but we had yesterday a bounce back. Now the market's testing that bullish, call it a piercing line. The market's retesting that, but we do suspect that if we're going to continue to move back up, what's important here is 64.25. I know we're trading at 64.10 right now, but we're going to stay back above that. So the closing price for today must be above 64.10, 64.25, in order for us to then continue towards these highs right here, 65.10, then 66 up here at the top, and then, of course, 68.33. So let's see how this plays out at the close of today. See how the market, closes for the day. I think we will get a bounce back up again. If we go to the US dollar pairs as well, we see that Canadian rate decision as well also created a big rally. But look at the bounce back on the US dollar CAD. Even though we also had some positive news coming out. Did you go ahead and click it again?
No, I just moved my mouse.
Okay.
I won't touch my mouse.
All right, no worries. So, so the market goes ahead and pulls back, and so we're really range bound here on the US dollar CAD. So range bound on the US dollar CAD based on the daily time frame, And then lastly, if we take a look at the dollar index, where's the dollar index? Dollar index is also sideways at the moment right now, so we're not really getting any sort of movement. I think everyone's on the sideline waiting to see what happens next week with the Feds as to whether or not they are going to raise the rates or keep them unchanged, or what they say in the statement. I think it's more what they say in the statement to sort of give the investors an indication of what's going to go down in the next couple of weeks, or in fact, next couple of months actually. So, so with that being said, traders, we're still seeing oil prices pushing up higher. Oil prices are pushing up. It broke above that high right there at 76, and we're at 77 and 17 right now. So we've definitely traded up a dollar more on oil, and that's also creating some strength out of the Canadian dollar as well. So we do suspect that we're going to continue to see the US dollar, CAD falling, and we're going to see the euro. So not the euro, the CAD Swiss starting to rally. So if I go down to the lower time frame right here, go to the 1 hour, you see that the movement that we're having this morning here is just a corrective move based on that downside move, but it should continue to fall back down south, and that goes the same for the Canadian dollars as well. All right, so this is the CAD Swiss right here. You notice that we've got the swing wave 1, 2, and 3. This is 4, so we're in the fourth wave move right here, and eventually it's going to turn around and going to head back up north again, and we're going to chase after that 65, 64.75, 6,500 area in the short term. And I think it'll continue to be bullish over the next couple of weeks as well. All right. So with that being said, time to dive into some trading. I will give it over to you. In fact, Cameron, you know what? I'm going to take it from here because I'm looking at the CAD Swiss right here, and already I'm thinking bullish. So.
Sorry, just pulling up the VPS here.
No, I get it. You got your thing going there. So I'll just go ahead and refresh my page here. I'll work with what I have here. So so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bounce in on the CAD Swiss. I'm gonna do the CAD Swiss first, and I'm gonna look for a buy on that. It doesn't take me long to figure out what I want to do on the CAD Swiss right here. So I'm gonna, despite of this downside move that I'm seeing right here, because it's taking out that low, I do want to go ahead and buy this, but let's just do one last confirmation here. What is the dollar index, or at least the Dow doing? Dow opened up lower. It's trading up higher. I think we're going to continue to be bullish. I think dollar's going to fall. And if the dollar falls, let's take a look and see what's going to go down with the CAD Swiss right here based on risk on, risk off. There it is, dollar falling. So on this right here, we're looking for CAD strength and dollar fall. So I'm going to definitely buy on the CAD Swiss right here. So Cameron, let's go buy long on CAD Swiss. Now, traders, if you're following our trade ideas, make sure you check out our Telegram channel. Inside the Traders Network Club Telegram channel, in the description down below is the link. You'll be able to pick up all the trades that we're currently doing. All right. So every trade that we're doing, you will see all the trades that have been implemented in the setups we're looking for. So yes, so we're buying long on the CAD Swiss, and Cameron, gonna have and pass it on to you.
All right, that trade is in at 64.10.
All right, 64.10. We got that. Okay, cool.
All right, so quick thing, I want to just a quick reminder for the VIP traders, because we were traders. We were holding in the Euro US dollar and US dollar CAD, and we closed that this morning for 100 net pips here on the Euro and 100 pips as well on the US dollar CAD. So we closed those 4 positions we were holding this morning. Just want to clarify that.
And just for those that are watching and you're not involved in the VIP trading sessions with Cameron, they look at the market a little differently based on our trade ideas that we send out. They're not necessarily, and I didn't push that, Kim, so I don't know how they came out. They're not looking for 20 pips in the market. They're actually chasing after a bit more on some of the trades. So they may set up a trade opportunity. And based on the trading opportunity, they're looking for a little bit more than just a 20 pips. Sometimes they're grabbing a lot more than that on some of the positions. So that's cool to know, Cam.
Yeah. And here's an example here. I can go ahead and break down the US dollar CAD.
Okay.
We were holding 4 positions. the yellow line right here was our break even, and we were targeting 25 gross pips. Okay, so yellow was our target. Reason was is I did say that I could expect price coming at this low, which it did. So we didn't scale all this. We didn't scale this whole swing to the downside, but we closed right here at this blue line where this was imbalanced area. I knew price could at least get to this area, and I knew that if it did break below that, that it would retest this area of support. So we didn't scale all the way down here, but we took out 25 gross pips with 4 positions. So it was 100 net pips is what we closed out. So that was the US dollar CAD. And now we got the US dollar CAD to come back to bounce at the support. So what I think we're going to get here on the US dollar CAD is I'm going to first go ahead and delete. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and delete this stuff right here. Looking at the daily here first, as we can see, we're still overbought here on the daily. Okay. Now, I anticipated talking in the VIP that I thought price was going to come and grab some area of supply, right? This is a nice area of supply. We had a nice sell off right here. This is where I thought we were going to see price continue to move because we had the big retracement here. And it wasn't more of a what we anticipated first is we're going to see price retest this area, get more of a 50 retracement here, more for the equilibrium. But we didn't really find that retracement as we found it a lot more. And I thought, okay, price is probably looking for some areas of support and resistance. And what we're looking for is resistance. So here's an area of resistance of supply. So we anticipate that price could possibly push in this area before it comes back to grab some more demand and continue to sell off here. But we do see here on the daily, we're overbought. Here we got some resistance as well. So we got some resistance. We got a double top here. We got a little bit of a trend line support here as well. So maybe prices continue to work in this area before it breaks below. So that's what we just got to keep in mind is that we're in this area. Is my computer frozen?
No.
Um, Looks like it's frozen on my end here.
No, we still seeing what's going on here.
Oh, you
But
still see me?
yeah, there's still it just looks like a little bit of a delay. It looks like a delay with me and you on our cameras. So for some reason
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a connection issue right now. My computer's frozen.
and I think it might not be you. So we see your mouse moving around in that, but you say your
Yeah, I'm clicking on my on the
just
4 hour
refresh
here.
your chart. Refresh the chart.
Yeah, if I could,
That's not
it doesn't allow
that's
me to
not
click
doing
anything.
really. Huh. Interesting.
Let me see here. I can refresh my keyboard here.
Uh,
If
okay,
you want
so
to just break down another pair while I try and get my connection here.
all right, let me go ahead and do that. So can we go ahead and sort out what you need to sort out there, and we're gonna we're gonna jump to something else here. All right, perfect. All right, while Cameron's sorting out his computer there, let's go ahead and jump into another pair here, and I'm gonna go into the New Zealand and Aussie CAD. So let's go to Aussie CAD first, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the data here. I still see this resistance holding and price moving down south. That means that we're still expecting the CAD to strengthen, continue to strengthen, and Aussie then to fall against the CAD. If we go down to the lower time frame, let me see if I can find something here that's worth taking a look at. And yeah, we have this little fake out here on this consolidation, and price is now going to break out on the bottom side here. Now, I do have an oversold condition here. I'm not too convinced that that's going to hold. So let me go deeper into the swing action. And it looks like we got our first swing action going down here. And let's see here. So here's the first swing action. Let me just pull that up here. From the high to low right here, high to low. And therefore, there's a chance the price is going to come back up here to test the 200 EMA here and take out the previous high. So I think this is the area here that we're going to probably see price come back to retest. But I'm going to bank on that resistance to hold there. And even if it does come back up north, there's not a lot of upside potential here. 17 pips, not even our 20 pips that we're looking for. So I'm going to bank on the downside move. And even if it means we're going to have an irregular flat pattern right here, price could move down to, let's see here, 35 pips. Yes, we got more downside potential than we do have upside potential. So I'm going to go ahead. Cam, I don't know if you can get in there, but if not, let me know. I'll go log in.
Yeah,
But
my computer is working now.
okay, cool. Sell the Aussie CAD. I want you to sell the Aussie CAD. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a double whammy here. And I'm going to take on the no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play a little game here of a hedge game, and I'm going to buy New Zealand CAD. So buy New Zealand CAD, sell Aussie CAD. And they are structurally set up differently from a technical point of view. So from a technical point of view, Aussie CAD does look like it's got further downside potential. New Zealand CAD looks like it's bouncing at a very key level of support right there. So I'm going to play that hedge game and buy on the one, sell on the other one. And let's see if it stays inside the consolidation in today's trading. It is Friday, so maybe we're going to get a little bit. Normally, we get a good Thursday to Friday move. We haven't really quite had that other than this downside move here. So I'm going to trade the bounce, and let's see if I'm right on the New Zealand CAD. So New Zealand CAD buy and Aussie CAD sell. You got that?
Yep.
Okay. So traders, if you check out your Telegram channel, the Telegram channel on Traders Network Club, you will see that we have put in the orders. Now, traders, we do this for a reason, because we want to show you that we're the real McCoy here. All right, real trades, real time, and we're giving you information of exactly what we're doing. This is not telling you things and just not putting money where our mouth is. We're doing exactly that. We're showing you exactly what we're doing, and this happens with everything we do. We want to make sure that everything that you see that we provide inside Traders Network Club is real-time trading. All right, this is not just a fantasy, just indicating that we're successful in trading and not actually showing where the money's at. All right, so I know we should actually make the show is show me the money. Yeah. We're gonna pull out the Jerry Maguire stuff here. But yes, this is definitely the real McCoy. All right, Cam, if your trading is set up, before we go ahead and show Cameron's trade, we have to go ahead and thank our sponsors. ACAP, check out this video. Hey guys, if you're looking for a good broker, check out ACAP. They're out in Australia. Great company, good spreads, good people to work with. And if you're looking for a broker, check out our links down below. If you sign up with our links, we have links below. If you sign up with our links below, let us know. We'd like to help you out and get you some trade ideas that can help you get trading and start seeing some profits in your account. So make sure you go ahead and check out our links below, sign up with ACAP, and then let us know. We would like to help you along the way and give you a good start to your trading. All right, Cameron, let's go ahead and check out your trade opportunity.
All right. So it looks like I'm doing the Euro US dollar and the US dollar CAD. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's go to the Euro US dollar real quick. Since I have this open, we can see here on the Euro US dollar. Looking at the daily, we're seeing a nice oversold area on the daily, showing a little bit of a nice support here as well at these lows. So we're seeing more of an exaggerated divergence here. You can see these lower lows here on the daily, and price is at an area. So we've seen these higher highs, right, and higher lows. This hasn't been validated yet on my MACD, but we're anticipating that this is what we're seeing, this uptrend. And price came back to retrace areas of the support, and we got nice candle wicks here rejecting at that support. So we can see that this is probably the correction move the end of the correction move, you're at this area of support, and we're looking for the bounce to the upside, right? Either we're seeing more of a range bound year of support and resistance, or price can come back up here in this area of supply and possibly take out these highs if it's looking to continue to move bullish, if we're seeing a strong bullish move. But either way, we're knowing that our target is going to be this area right here, this resistance area. So I'm looking for a buy here on the euro US dollar, targeting that this is our target right here for our long-term move. So if I even go to the 1 hour as well, you can see that we are seeing an overbought area on the 1 hour. We had a big move here, a big bullish move here on the 1 hour. Price came back to areas of liquidity, where you can see here a lot of candle wicks right here, consolidation. So we're in an area right now of consolidation. I think price is just going to retrace, take out some imbalance area here, maybe retest this area of support, and then we possibly see a big move. So I think there's going to be a short-term little retracement here. But I think at the end year, when price gets to areas of liquidity, when we grab that, we're going to see a nice bullish move to the upside to at least go ahead and retest some areas of these highs. But I think we're going to see price continue to break these highs and move to area of resistance and supply, which is up here where I say our target is.
Yeah, and also just to add to that, Cam, we just had some data that came out this morning, and that was the the core price index for the US. And to be honest with you, I don't think that's enough to be able to drive this big move to the upside on the dollar. So I think the dollar's just getting a little bit of a recovery move, but I don't think it's going to be a long term move. So I think you're right. But trading euro US dollar long would probably be the best way to go. And I think the euro also needs a recovery as well after the move we had on the interest rate. So with the interest rate, we saw a downside move in the euro, but I think it is starting to recover a little bit, and we should continue to see that move continue for the rest of the day, as well as, of course, coming into next week. So I think that's the right call.
Okay. And then US dollar CAD. US dollar CAD, not really liking the setup here for a sell just because we're in this uh more or less range bound right here. You can see we have some support, we got some resistance, and looking at the 4 hour, we were oversold there on the 4 hour. So showing me that, and this is what we're seeing right now. Same thing, kind of setting up on the euro US dollars as it's setting up on the US dollar CAD. We might see a little bit of a short retracement to the upside, but I think the long term is to the downside here. We can see on the daily we're overbought. Prices moved to an area where it's right above these consolidations. You can see here consolidation, liquidity. We got a nice correction. We're in an overbought area. I did anticipate, like I said earlier, that I thought price would come back and retest this area of supply, but we did not get that. We did not get that move there. But we do got a double top here. We can see MACD slowing down, oscillator as well. So obviously, I'm anticipating a downside move back to areas of demand. We even have some consolidation, some liquidity down here. So there's a lot of liquidity down here as well. So I think there's going to be a downside move here on the US dollar CAD. And then if I go the short term, if I go to the small time frame here, we can even see that let's go to and this is why we can see right here on the 1 hour. This is why we're anticipating. Ooh, this is why we're anticipating a little bit of a move to the upside. Maybe price comes back to retest these areas of these highs and lows, right? So we might see price retrace all the way up here because we can see that we're oversold here. We're seeing the MACD as well showing some divergence, and that's why we're getting this move now. So I think this is what we're going to see here. I'm going to go ahead and throw this right here, this area of liquidity, and that is about 25 to 30 pips. I think we're going to see a little bit of an upside move here before we continue down. I wouldn't mind possibly going for a buy here, big dog.
I see where you're going with that. What is the how much share do we have in potential upside move in pips? What are we looking at in pips?
Well, look, at the end of the day, we're at areas of support, right?
Yeah.
And we always buy at support. We know
Yep.
that eventually the long term here is that we expect price to break below these lows and continue to move south, right? But
Right.
we know that right now we're getting this correction. We're overbought here on the lower time frame. I think we're going to get this retracement. If we take a
Yeah.
look at it from this high to this low as well, here's our 618 and our 50%, which was we expecting some equilibrium, right? Price needs to come back before it wants to break below this, right? So this is where we're anticipating for price to come in, this retracement area where I just marked this consolidation, this liquidity area. So I'm expecting a liquidity grab before price wants to continue to move. Now we even have more upside if price wants to come to areas of these highs where we see resistance. So there is more room if price wants to continue in this range bound, but at least we know that price wants to come for some equilibrium and hit some areas of this consolidation where we have our 618 and our 50% retracement, right? So there, that's about 30 pips to the upside.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I see that upside potential here as well. Now, this is the thing. Excuse me. If I look at my charts, and this is this is a great debate, because this is what happens in a lot of things. And everything that Cameron just said right now is absolutely right on the money, because yes, the market can go up to this area right here. In fact, we've created a crown pattern right here, a bearish crown. You can see here, there's the left tip. Market takes out the low. So we should be expecting price to come back up to retest this area right here, which is about 35 pips going long. And the answer to that is, in any other condition, I would say, yeah, that is the fact, that is true. But because of this, even though the lower time frame showing an overbought condition on the low, if we had wanted to buy, a buy area would have been down here at the support level. But the thing is, it's already moved at 35 pips going long. So we're coming late to the party, and that's my biggest thing is here. If we got in at the right time, then 35 pips would have been the move, and we would have made a 20 pips, and we would have got the heck out of Dodge. The thing is, it's 35 pips going long. So now I think that because it's a corrective move, and because if you look at the daily is an overbought condition, and I was looking for a big sell-off, I think we should get ready for a rock to fall, and therefore we should position ourselves to follow that direction. And therefore, I'm looking at it and saying, I don't mind if the market goes up 20 pips or 30 pips and I get in on a second position. Because if it comes back here, we're making profit. The thing is here, if it starts heading south here and just goes test the low for the day because there's nothing else on today's trading, we're still going to make money. So it's really it's a crapshoot, if you say, but it's at the same time, I'm seeing it more. I'm leaning more towards a bearish setup than I am a bullish. I'm not saying that you can't get the 20 pips, Gamma. So yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, I'm just saying that holding on to a sell right now, for me, might be a better option because of the larger time frame indicating that will be down. And so, if I got in down here, I would have been, I'm in because we're expecting correction move. But because the market's moved 35 pips already, I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying?
No, I completely understand.
But it's your call.
And what you're saying is, with our strategy, yeah, we do use support and resistance, but at the same time, we look for the most upside because we dollar cost average. So because we dollar cost average, we look for the most upside to where price is going to go. So if price is expecting the most upside, is we're going to see price fall. We want to make sure we're in that direction because we're dollar cost average. We don't want to catch ourselves, buying and price continues to fall, right? Price continues to fall and we buy and we're getting positions to the upside, right? So we want to make sure we're using the advantage of the upside where price is going to go. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah, we're looking for the maximum potential. So we call it the best probability. That's it. Yeah. And sometimes we're wrong. I mean, we could be absolutely wrong, or at least I can, because Cameron looked at the top side. But I could be absolutely wrong, and my probability study stays downside move is the way to go, and the market could just go this way. So remember, traders, we're not correct all the time, but this is why we cost average so that we can work our position. So if we are wrong, then we can make a decision as to whether or not we need to make a change or look to exit our position at a certain profit. So let's go ahead and call it. What is it going to be, Cam?
So yeah, we'll stick with the most upside, like
sell?
You said. We'll go with the sell.
Okay.
And then for my VIP members, what I'm possibly going to do here is I'm not going to implement a trade yet for the VIP. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if price does retrace in this area. Then I'll be looking for a sell here.
Okay. That's all right. Now remember, in the session, we gotta place trades here live, and so we're doing that. And so we don't have the privilege of waiting out a move so that it can go to a certain level. We say no, we got to get in right now. if we're put on the spot, what is our decision? And so we're giving you decisions based on being on the spot, not having the option of trying to figure out what the markets are doing.
Yeah.
So, all right,
And
cool.
and it's not that big of a deal to get into traders right now as well, because like we said, price does continue to move up and we're selling. We don't mind dollar cost averaging to the upside. Sometimes I like that, because then when we know what price is going to fall, we can look to target more than 20 net pips, because we got some ammo to go ahead and target more net pips than 20, right? So that's why sometimes I prefer to actually say, let's sell, and let's if price does go up, we get some positions and we load up for the downside move. Sometimes I enjoy doing that in the VIP session. So
Yeah. All right, cool. So, hey, listen here, guys. I want to go ahead and just say something here before we close. Firstly, number one, we mentioned last week that we're coming up with a couple of new product ideas that are going to hit our website. That is still going to be the case. We're still going to have that hitting the website pretty soon. Some great opportunities, especially for our VIP traders. We've got some great opportunities that we are putting together. And that's, we said by the end of the month it's going to happen. So by Wednesday, we could probably announce it Friday next week. We just got to get all the ducks in a row. Another thing here that we want to also make sure is we did speak about our Spanish viewers, and we are looking at options on how we can get our translation, whether it's just closed capture on the videos, the live sessions that we're doing, or it's actually having a translator coming to the sessions. The thing with a translator in the sessions, it makes the sessions much longer, and it's so much more difficult to be able to get a good vibe going and getting the session moving. So we might just look at the closed capture as an option rather than actual translator. So, but we're figuring that out. We're going to figure it out. We care about you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys being here. And we are looking forward to seeing you guys next week. So good luck with your trading, and have a great weekend. And we'll see you back next week. All right. Make sure you guys jump into check out Cameron's VIP session. Go to the website TradersNetworkClub.com. Check out the VIP. This is Starter Pro membership, and get into Cameron's VIP trading sessions. So with that being said, guys, have a great weekend. Cameron?
yep, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys back next week on Monday.
All right. Ciao.